Hi guys, what's up? Let's see get the little FinCon logo. Hi, my name is Carleen Clearwater with Kick-Ass Marketing and Creative, and welcome to my live Periscope. This is super exciting. So, FinCon 2015 peeps, what's up? So it's been about a week since we were at FinCon. What a blast! Just what a total blast. So shout out to the Debt Free guys who actually took me to FinCon 15 with them. Totally amazing. I had a great time. They actually brought me there to help them work the marketplace and work the booths and work the vendors and make sure that we were kind of building all their badass relationships. And we had a great ass time. Oh my god, things were so cool. Overall, the vibe is just incredible and just so blown away by the passion in the room. The bloggers, like, you guys are just like, hey, I'm kicking ass this way and hey, I'm kicking ass that way, and you guys just hook up and link up and everybody's fantastic and I'm loving it. So that's fantastic. So shout out to the Debt Free guys, shout out to FinCon 15, and also I want to give a quick shout out to Ibong, who basically straight up 100% just schooled me for like 10 minutes. I'm like, why aren't you on Periscope? You need to be on Periscope. So here I am. So anyways, let's get started. Okay, so let's get into the swag bag. So first of all, shout out FinCon 15. This conference program was totally incredible. So not only did it have like the schedule, map, layout, and all that, it had some really cool original content. So I was surprised at that. And then also too, thanks for everybody that's joining. Abong, hi! I'm so excited. Woohoo! I'm sorry, my camera's sideways. But anyway, so thank you so much. The other thing I love about this conference program is that in the back, it was like straight up how to connect with every speaker, like how to connect with all the badasses. So that's totally cool, fantastic, that's awesome. Quick thing, the other thing I totally loved at for FinCon was, come on, seriously, like, they just straight up handed you cash. So for a bunch of personal finance bloggers, you guys just straight up handed them cash. The other thing is I'm a total design print dork. So I looked at this and not only saw the cash, thinking finance bloggers loving it, but I'm looking at it as someone who runs conferences and thinking, oh my god, and this just saved you like a ton of money. So even though they did like this cool print and this little die cut and had to like put them all together and all that, this straight up was maybe like, hey guys, $10.50, which to feed people at a conference is crazy expensive. So not only did they save money, but they looked kick-ass and it was totally in the vein. So the other thing is, real quick, awesome name tags. I know how crazy, these things are crazy expensive, even when you have sponsors. Real quick, I know we're going fast, I'm talk fast because I'm excited, but love the name tags and love that my name's really big. But the thing that I saw was that everybody there knows each other by their Twitter handles or their business names. So, and that's tiny. It's really tiny, so that's hard to see. And so I'm afraid a lot of people maybe didn't know who everybody was, or I would have liked to see in this big old name tag maybe less design and more big name. I mean, that's the point, right? That's the point of the name tag. So just a little bit of critique on that. I love the stickers. I love how it said it was my first conference, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I probably would have gotten this stuff a lot bigger, just so that people could recognize everybody easier. So that brings me to one. So first, for attendees, so that's a little bit for conference people if you're putting a conference or you ever work an event. For attendees, you'll see I have on my name tag. Yeah, total dork. So me and the Debt Free guys are walking around with our name tags. Up here, one, bring it up a little bit. But two, really big, like they were worth the money. I mean, I think they were like 20 bucks a piece to get one done. But if you're a blogger and you're known as like at Money Diva or at so-and-so, or like my clients at Debt Free guys, straight up get Debt Free guys, up here. So people were like, oh, hey, you're Debt Free guys, hey, you're Debt Free guys. So spend 20 bucks, get your name tag. That's a really great way to own the room and make sure that people are knowing you. For me, the name of my business just brings people to me. So if you're the name of your blog, specifically people know you and know you by the name of your blog, your Twitter handle, make sure that they can see that, right? So I would use one of these no matter where you go, no matter what you're doing. Okay, let's get in the bag. First, okay, so we talked about this, Overall, I want to talk about the conference as a strategy, not a goal. So don't think, if you're a vendor, don't think, oh, I'm going to have a booth. Goal. Think about it as a strategy. Conference attendees, same thing. Conference attendees, same thing, right? Strategy, not a goal. Go to the event, have a good time, meet as many people as you can. So that's fantastic. I want to say, sorry, I'm dropping my notes. You got to have notes, right? So overall, vendors, we're going to go over some tips, but go banking rates, So they had the shades and they had the awesome booth. I don't know how many people really want to keep the shades, but they were fantastic and they were a ton of fun. And I have to say, Go Banking Rates, hello, they were killing it. They did the whole video contest before. They had people talking about them way before we even got to the conference. So totally way to rock that and way to rock the booth. Okay, let's get into t-shirts. So of course you gotta rock the FinCon t-shirt. T-shirts are not maybe totally awesome to do. Conference people, you gotta do this shirt, right? You gotta do the shirt. But t-shirts as swag for a vendor, that's kind of tough. I mean, Sophie, shout out to Dan. You're right, this t-shirt is totally awesome and super, super soft, but they're expensive. You gotta know sizes, they're bulky, you gotta pay for shipping. So they might be super, super expensive, and a lot of people might not end up keeping them or trashing them because they don't fit. Anyways, they're expensive and you might be able to jam something else that's maybe a little bit more cost effective and easier to hand out, a little bit more universal. But the t-shirt's awesome, the t-shirt fits. I gotta tell you, like this Slash Debt t-shirt right here, let's see, is totally awesome. Brought me to repaydebt.org. It's on the sleeve. This is the, I lost where they are, the credit, oh, right here, the repaydebt.org nonprofit organization. This t-shirt is insane. It's a little big, but they had this out and their artwork just brought me to the booth and I wanted to talk to them and find out what they were doing. But so awesome job. It's a t-shirt. It's a little big, even though I picked the size. So again, t-shirts are really expensive. And quick note, so these guys were fantastic. They're a nonprofit organization. We had a lot of really great conversations. However, they had the t-shirt. Of course, they had the Head to Squishy Pig, because who doesn't need a squishy pig? But they had the squishy pig. They had the keychain. A lot of really great stuff, but especially for a nonprofit, I probably would pull way back. I would do something, one thing maybe really cool. I don't know, maybe they did a few things, but all this stuff is really expensive. So I probably would find one really cool thing, totally rock it. You could have maybe had a few t-shirts, and then maybe some cool Slash Debt stickers, or I don't even know. But again, a lot of stuff, so maybe we could have pulled back a little bit on that, and because that's a lot of money and a lot of expense. So anyways, the Slash Debt t-shirt was really cool. I probably would have gotten the logo or the URL maybe on the front a little bit. I don't know, you want to write that art, but think about it, the branding was lost a little bit. Okay, so next, PenFed. Okay, so right now I'm using the half of the selfie stick that they were giving away. They gave away selfie sticks, and which is totally awesome, except for they're kind of hidden on the booth. And so I would advise them, make sure you get some really clear signage. 24 by 36 foam core, big old cheesy signage with people taking selfies, so that these are flying off the table, so that when you're not carrying them home, because they're awesome. They were really, really awesome. I'm using half of it right now on my tripod so I can take this periscope. But they did a selfie contest with a selfie stick, and sadly I think only like 10, maybe 10 people participated. So, which means you have awesome swag, but you're not killing it at the booth. You're not making sure that people know what you're doing. So big old colorful signage about it. Get all the selfie sticks out. I mean, I know you got to keep them in boxes because there's pieces, but get some out, get some together, get them going, right? So that people can get in on your contest and find out what's going on. So selfie stick, killer. Thank you. You guys were awesome too. You also had the cute little pet scarf that I brought home, and you're giving away cool lunch bags too. So you had a lot of people at your booth, but I didn't really see the contest take off, which is sad because you guys are killing it with these sticks. Maybe it's just execution a little bit, and get out and get in front of it and start running around the conference and taking selfies, right? So get out from behind the booth, and that's something that's pretty important for every vendor, and I'm going to hide that a little bit later, but get out in front of the booth. Anyways, they were fantastic. Probably the most unappreciated piece of swag at the event. Most of my marketing friends like, you got a selfie stick? What? That's cool. So, sorry I'm saying a lot, I'm nervous. But, so that's that. GoBankingRates.com was fantastic. They killed it. Okay, next piece, what's in the bag? Okay, so Penny Hoarder had these really cool shirts. We had to write on them. They also had these really cool Penny Hoarder socks, which it said if you want more sock money. I don't know what that is. Man, that might be a finance thing, like sock money. I don't know, or if that's just kind of random and cute, but not gonna lie, I put them on when I got home after traveling and being on my feet the whole time. So I've actually already worn them, which I'm a little, okay, I wore these big old purple socks, but so I'm just throwing it off to the side. But I gotta tell you, like Penny Hoarder, okay, so obviously that's my favorite hashtag, KICKASSCARLEEN, but I don't know, what did you guys think about these shirts? Are you guys gonna keep these shirts? I don't know, my favorite, I don't know. So again, really expensive to do, maybe not, I don't know. I'm not sure if I would keep it or wear it, you know, because my handwriting sucks, because everybody's handwriting sucks with like markers and stuff, so whatever, enough of that. Also, there was a real estate book. I don't know, I looked, they're not speakers, so they were in the actual bag that came. I don't know, but I kept it because my friend just opened his own real estate business, so there you go, I kept it. Thought that there was a Charlotte magazine in the bag. Really awesome, dug that. Thank you very much. Okay, so I have to talk a little smack. So, Bank of America did a mouse pad, and the reason why I'm laughing is because I actually had a mouse pad at the conference. I brought it with me, but I don't know if anybody else there is using mouse pads, so that's maybe a little dated. So know your audience, right? So all these hip bloggers that are killing it and they're like periscoping and all that, I'm not really sure I would bring a mouse pad. So that's maybe bad, but somewhere else this might be really awesome. But no. So anyways, so I gotta give a shout out again to Sophie. They gave me the bag. They had these really awesome like coffee tumbler water bottles. I feel like a beauty blogger. So they were killing it. They had some really awesome stuff. Great people. We had a great time with them. Although the wine key, no. I was in my travel bag and I had the wine key and I got flagged by security and I felt really bad because I gave my clients, the debt-free guys, also a wine key and a bottle of wine after I left. And they got flagged by security too, so sorry about that. But anyway, so don't put the wine key in your travel bag. Also, Common Bond I saw a ton of these really nice water bottles, and they had a really cool story. And this is the flyer. Imagine a Better Student Loan. We did, and they talk about everything they're doing in the philanthropic space. Although it was kind of like I took the water bottle and then he had to catch me to get this, and I talked to him for a while. I don't know. I would love to see vendors find a way to like package, you know, what they're doing so that your information is leaving with your swag. So, I don't know. I want to see, hey, how's it going? Hi, I'm still going, probably too long. So anyways, try to package your stuff and get your information out there. What else? Ally Bank had these really cool cookies at their booth. Everybody was chowing on these Oreos. They were awesome. They also gave away these cool pens that were also USB drives. They had footballs. Also, one thing I love about Ally Bank, they did like these killer... Oh my god, that's what we call a swag-a-lanch. Swag-a-lanch. So, Ally also had this incredible photo booth. Way to bring people in your booth. Obviously, they're a huge sponsor, right? Huge booth, I mean mega booth. But even as a small sponsor and a small vendor, you've got to get people in, right? You've got to get people into your booth. So that brings me to like HIP. So they had no swag. He had his card, Mark from HIP. Really cool app. Really impressed. They had one of the little tiny little single tables. But still, do a pull-up, you know, banner. Get something vertical, fill your little table. Get some swag, even if it's like pens or something cool. Like you don't have to do something really expensive. There's tons of stuff to do under like $1. And if there's going to be 800 people there, you don't have to have enough for everybody. It's okay to run out. It's okay to have like 20, 25 really cool items for like your top prospects, and then maybe just have something super cheapy but nice and cool and hip for everybody for takeaways, but you don't have to have something for everybody. So guy from HIP, totally awesome, really cool app, but it just reminded me that even if you have a small booth or, you know, you don't have like the big old jumbo Ally Bank booths, find a way to bring people in. That's what I loved about the Go Banking Waves with the sunglasses. It also brings me to the Fidelity booth. They had this cool backdrop and they're bringing people in to draw on the backdrop, which is really cool, but they're giving away the yoga mats. I'm not sure if anybody out there kept the yoga mat. Everybody was walking around with the yoga mat, but it's really big and it's really expensive. I would be curious to find out how many of those stayed in the hotel room if nobody brought those back. So again, you know, really expensive and big items. I don't know how much yoga mats are relevant to personal finance bloggers, but a little bit of a disconnect there for a really expensive item and something that they had to lug in and lug out. So you can do something really cool and tiny like a pen, USB pen. Or straight up, these were a hit. These little cookies were a massive, massive hit. Massive hit. As opposed to all this like high-tech stuff. And everybody loves the piggies. But ultimately, you know, think about what you're doing and how you're spending your money, right? So, I also want to give a shout out to Money Tips. They didn't do, I didn't see any swag at their booth, but they were shooting videos of everybody. They were shooting live videos of everybody, and that's totally fantastic. And they had everybody coming into their booth, plus they're generating content. They were live and they were loving it. So anyways, that's awesome. And bag and football and keys and let's see, charger. Charger was totally awesome. Love the charger. Charger was totally awesome. I've already used that and I already had that charged up. Mints, you can't go wrong with mints. Bag, another good recycle bag. Pens. Ahology, they did a really cool content calendar for Pinterest. I wish they would have been in the main booth. But they had Ahology, I'm sure you can get one, but they did this is a content calendar for Pinterest, which, how badass is that? Last but not least, so Republic Wireless, they did these really stellar water bottles. Really nice water bottles. The only thing is, they did, my favorite thing is they did this survival kit. I don't know how wow factor they had with these or how many people like thought this was like a score. But they did these totally cool survival kits. Inside is like mints, Band-Aid, vitamin C, Advil, gum, Band-Aids. I don't know. It's like a totally like a conference survival kit. Loved it. Quick note though, your logo isn't on here anywhere. So if someone had just grabbed this and walked off, your logo's not on it, or like hashtag or anything like that. So just make sure you're getting that done. You don't want to do all this coolness and then not get the credit for it. So anyways, but the water bottle is really, really nice. And okay, sorry, I'm back.